What's going on, guys? How are you? This is Shocks here. This is ShocksCapital, and today I'm going to let you in on an institutional secret. I'm going to let you in on an order block secret. So let's get right into it. Welcome back to the channel. This is Shocks, and yeah, I've been expecting you here. So guys, if you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a single video from this channel when we upload. So we're planning to upload every day this month, so just make sure you are here whenever a video drops. So guys, today we're going to talk about why you are trading order blocks wrong, or why order blocks are not working for you. So I hear a lot of people complaining about order blocks not working, and yeah, today I decided to tell them what they are doing wrong, what they should stop doing, so that they can see some positive results in their trading using order blocks. So guys, let's get right into it. So first of all, guys, I want you to understand something called a cycle. So you have to understand how a particular pair or volatility indices or sugar or whatever that can be traded using a candlestick, you have to understand how it moves. Then you can be able to make informed, good decisions. So let's look at this. Okay, on my chart right now, on my screen, on your screen, the screen you are watching right now, you can see that we have this period separator. Let's just mark it with a visible line, red line, like this. This is where the day begins, and this is where the day ends. So if you are someone who have I had an encounter with this video on this channel which talks about how to trade volatility indices, then you would understand this better. If you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend you to go and watch that video. So for now, what we are doing here is this. We are looking at a chart and we are considering one day. So what you are doing, most of you guys don't swing trade these indices. You just trade short time and scalp most of the time. So that's why I use this time frame, so that you can understand how to trade with these methods I'm showing you day in, day out. So what you do is, as you can see, we have something called a cycle here. So what that means is, when the market opens somewhere here, it is likely to close around that area. So what does it do? It consolidates when it goes up, retraces down, reverses to the downside, or vice versa, right? So this is how the market moves. So it's like a V pattern or an A pattern. You know this, right? So today I just want you to listen very carefully how you can use that knowledge to trade order blocks. So if you are having a cycle, it means you are having two sides. So the next side is going to mirror the first side, right? So what you are going to do as a trader of volatility indices or forex or whatever, you are going to first have to understand the first part of the cycle, so that you can understand the second part of the of the cycle. So let's look at this chart. Let's look at this part of the chart. So the market opens here, just consolidates and goes up. So when it goes up, it takes out this one, this structure here, by breaking this, right? After that, we are seeing price coming and respecting what? Price is retracing and respecting the bullish order blocks. It goes up. Then these are the order blocks which we are trading as price is moving up. But you guys make this mistake of trying to trade the same order blocks which you traded when the market was going up, when the market is going down. By that I mean, let's say you mark this OB, right? This order block right here. You mark it and you expect price to turn here. If it doesn't turn, you send me a message on Telegram saying, Shocks, your stuff doesn't work, what. You see? So here, what you are trying to do is understand the cycle first. So this is the cycle. This is the uptrend first. Then after the uptrend, we have the downtrend. How do we know that we are now in a downtrend phase? On the same day, we are using a lower time frame and we are on the same day, what we are just looking at is the structure of the market, how the market moves, and we are using that to choose the order blocks to trade, right? So when the market takes out this low, you shouldn't be looking at trading any of these order blocks. If you try to trade these order blocks, they will all disappoint you, as you can see here. As you can see, let's just mark them. I want you to see something. They will all disappoint you. So you try to buy here, doesn't work. You come back and try to buy here, doesn't work. Another one. Then you decide to send me a message. Understand the context of the order blocks you are trying to trade. Let's look at this part of the chart. As you can see here, the market just trended upwards, but it had this reversal here. Take this reversal. So as someone who knows this channel, who knows the order blocks, the way Shocks explains them, you wouldn't have took this buy. Why? Because you know the market has took out structure right here. So that is a change of the trend. You wouldn't have took this trade. Even if it went into profit, you would not have take that. So you would have been looking at taking these ones, right? Because this is the first structure, and this is the second structure. So you are not looking at that. You are just considering a day. Let's look at what the market is doing right now. So the market opens and it was going up. What did it do? It took out market structure like this. Took out market structure. So guys, you just have to be patient and open your eyes and train them so that they can see these things. If you cannot see it, I don't know, guys. You just have to have eyes that see. So what do you have to see? You have to see that the market is changing. The structure is changing. So if the structure is changing, you have been using these order blocks as the market was going up, right? Using these order blocks as the market was going up. I don't expect you to mark this OB and expect price to bounce off and go to these highs. Why? Because of resistance of the market. The market trades where there is little resistance. So if we are having those highs being staggered like that, it means the market is going where there is little resistance. And where there is little resistance is this side where we are having this trend line being broken, and the market is going the other side, which is easy for the market to move. So yes, you might not understand this, but what can I do? So by the way, I'm hosting a masterclass for this month of August. So if you are interested in that, you just have to send me a message on Telegram, tell me you are interested, then I'll send you the offer. And yeah, that's what we are doing this August. So guys, you don't have to miss that. We'll be talking about order blocks, in-depth analysis of markets using order blocks. If you are a scalper, if you are a swing trader, everything. So we'll be doing that in our VIP. So guys, just send me a message on Telegram and tell me you're interested, then I will see what we can do. So guys, when this was taken out, this is the breakout structure. This was taken out. What do you have to do? You have to mark this, number 1. You have to mark also this, number 2. You have to mark this, number 3. So these are the order blocks you are trading. But let's assume that the market comes and breaks this. I will not expect you to be considering these order blocks, guys. So it's 2 cycles, the first and the second. Don't use the order blocks on the second on the first cycle to understand the movement of trades on the next cycle, guys. No, don't do that. Right, let's look at this. So this is a V50S and this is H1. So I just want you to see that this happens everywhere on any time frame. This is the first part and this is the second part. I don't expect you to trade these order blocks to sell here. Why? Because the structure has been broken. These are not valid. You should be looking at these order blocks as we are going up. The moment we break here, we are not considering any of this stuff. We're considering order blocks on the other side of the cycle. Understand the cycle and we will not have any problems. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. This is what we are seeing right now. Let's look at this one. So the red order blocks, those are the order blocks we are not going to touch. Why? The market has taken out structure here. So we are expecting the market to go through all this order block. Why? Because we are saying we are in an uptrend, guys. So what are you looking at is the green order blocks. That's what you are going to be trading, and that's what is going to offer you a very good probability of getting money, of getting paid by Deriv. You understand? So this is what you are doing. You are not regarding these order blocks, these red order blocks. You are only trading these red order blocks as long as this downtrend holds. When we break this, we are not trading this. So if you continue trading this, you continue thinking I'm just teaching stuff that doesn't work. So yeah, guys, and I have to use hindsight, because yeah, that's how we explain it better. If you want to see this in action, then you have to see our video about live trades, right? Live trades, it's on this channel, so you just browse through and try to see how this is being traded by me. So guys, when this is breaking, we are not considering these green order blocks. We're not considering this and going and going and going. So if you were clever, you could have took this as your trade, and look at how it did. So 1 in 3, you are good to go, right guys? So yeah, this was it. Order blocks you should not be trading, and order blocks you should be trading. This is Shocks, and this is ShocksCapital FX. I'm out. Trade what you see.